speaking of like eye-opening and like, oh, like,
Yeah.
trying to find the right words, but like, this is real, right?
Mhm.
So you got here, like moved
Yeah.
in, and if I remember correctly, if I read correctly, like 4 days afterwards, the fires of 2020.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, what
Yeah.
was going through your head? I mean, they'll be like, did I make the right decision? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just,
It's kind of interesting, right? Like I said, all of my schooling and work experience was in California. So I worked at Joseph Phelps through the 17 fires and the 18 fires.
right,
Had been evacuated multiple times. You know, I have vivid memories in the 17 fires of sneaking through the vineyard on my bike with the winemaker who I lived next door to
oh my,
go to his winery to work on his wines because you weren't supposed to be in city limits, and so we would sneak out of our houses and go work on his vineyard. And it was, you know, I was 24 at that time and didn't own any of the wineries I worked for, so it kind of hit me a little bit different. It was more almost kind of, you don't understand the gravity of the situation so much, and it was
right,
almost kind of fun, where it was like, which seems so grotesque, but it was almost kind of like, you know, under the cover of dark and in the fog and the fire, and you're just kind of, you know, evading the cops to go to work on wine. It seemed so novel and romantic in a way.
right,
And it wasn't until kind of the smoke cleared after that, and walking through the vineyards and seeing Atlas Mountain kind of burn to the ground, and friends of mine had wineries that burned and homes that burned, and the gravity of the situation really sunk in. And I think, you know, I didn't really ever talk about it with anybody.
right,
And it was kind of just like, okay, this chapter of my life is over, and I'm going to work on something else. And
right,
you know, I'm leaving California. Honestly, probably mostly left because the fires just got to be emotionally too traumatic and heavy, and it kind of took all the fun out of what I loved most about winemaking.
right,
And so when the fires hit here, it was kind of like that dreaded text, and you wake up and I was like, oh no, here we go again.
right,
Like, I was so excited about Oregon not having to worry about this and finding my love of winemaking again. We were really lucky here at this specific spot on Shayla Mountain. It was smoky for a little bit, but for the most part, at our elevation of roughly 600 feet, we were a lot clearer than the surrounding areas, and we
right.
didn't really have any smoke taint on our property, and we didn't have any fire damage. So I think that kind of was a shocking, jarring
Right, yeah.
re-entry to the wine world, but also we were so lucky,